Okay, so let's just jump right in. I think for a lot of us, Etsy is still kind of frozen in time, you know?
They will.
You picture knitted scarves, maybe some beaded jewelry, but looking at this report on the 2025-2026 landscape, that view is, well, it's just completely wrong.
It really is. I mean, we're looking at an $11.2 billion ecosystem. It's not a small craft fair anymore.
An
The
ecosystem.
data calls it a huge niche market. We're
Yeah.
talking nearly 90 million active buyers. But honestly, the biggest shift isn't the money.
Mhm.
It's the motivation.
How do you mean?
We've moved from just simple e-commerce to what the report calls an ecosystem of emotional value.
Okay.
So the barrier to entry used to be having a product. Now it's all about storytelling. If you can't tell the story behind your item, you're basically invisible.
So, if storytelling is the new currency, what stories are people actually buying? The report mentions this aesthetic rebellion, which sounds
It
intense.
is intense. Minimalism is, for all intents and purposes, dead. People are just bored with the beige.
Okay.
And the best example of this is a trend for Q4 called Gothmas.
Wait, Gothmas, as in Gothic Christmas?
Exactly. Think Wednesday Addams meets the North Pole. It's a total rejection of the traditional red and green.
So, black lace and moody lighting instead.
Black lace, astronomical themes, you name it. It's all part of a wider trend they're calling Shiver the Season.
That is a wild visual. Is it all dark and moody, though?
No, not at all. There's a huge counter movement from Gen Z called Playhouse.
Oh, yes.
That's your dopamine decor. We're
Yeah.
talking surreal shapes, neon pastels, just pure maximalism. But honestly, the biggest trend, the one with the most engagement, is something called Nana Holiday.
An Italian grandmother holiday.
Yes, it's pure, uncut nostalgia. Searches for things like table settings and tomato red ceramics are up 1,000%.
1,000%.
People want that feeling of a cozy, messy family kitchen. That's the emotional value right there.
Okay, so that's the vibe. Let's switch to the business side. If you're trying to break into this market, say in the US or EU, where do you even start?
Well, you have to look at the three main strategic areas: digital products, personalized gifts, and sustainable decor.
Right, and I feel like everyone and their brother is talking about digital products, the whole passive income dream.
Which is a trap. It really is. Yes, the purchase are like 95% because there's no shipping, but saturation is just, it's the enemy. The report is very clear on this.
So what's the advice?
Do not make a generic daily planner. You will get buried.
So how do you compete?
Hyper-specificity. Don't make a planner. Make it tax prep planner for freelancers. Or, with e-readers getting more advanced, a 2026 vision board for the Kindle Scribe.
Solve a tiny problem for a specific person.
Exactly.
Okay, so what if you want to sell actual physical stuff?
Then you're looking at personalized gifts. That is the heart and soul of Etsy.
Ah.
But you have to apply that same specificity.
So instead of just custom jewelry.
Think pet memorial wind chimes
Yeah.
or embroidered handwritten recipe towels, which you see ties right back into that whole non-holiday trend.
Ah, right. That high emotional weight justifies the price.
It does. And that third pillar, sustainability, is
Hmm.
huge. It's a hard requirement for 27% of buyers now. And this leads us into the boring but deadly logistics.
Okay, the legal hurdles. What happens if you ignore this stuff?
You hit a wall, literally. If you're exporting to the EU, you have to understand IOS,
I have.
the Import One-Stop Shop. It's a VAT collection system. If you don't have that code on your package, your customer gets hit with a double tax bill when it arrives.
And there goes your 5-star review.
Or you just get banned. Look at Germany's EPR rules, extended producer responsibility. You have to register your packaging waste in their LUCI system. If you don't, you can be blocked from the entire German market.
Wow. And is the US tightening up as well?
Oh, yeah. They're cracking down on the de minimis rules, which let small packages in tax-free. Now, you need precise HS codes, those are tariff codes, for every single item. Get one digit wrong, the package is immediately sent back.
That is a lot of friction. So before we wrap up, is there a practical way to actually price for all this complexity?
There is. The report has a golden formula. It's your production cost plus shipping plus all your fees. And you multiply that whole thing by 2.5.
2.5, that seems pretty high.
It has to be. It covers the hidden killers. Ads, returns, those packages that get lost. If you're not hitting that multiplier, you are likely working for free.
Good to know. Any last quick tips?
One big one. For 2025, fix your SEO. The algorithm is prioritizing video now way over keywords. Just show your production process, use natural light.
That builds trust.
It does. And I want to leave you with one final thought, kind of look at the future. We're seeing the rise of something called intelligent local production.
What's that?
Imagine you design a product in London, but you have a partner workshop in New York that actually makes and ships it for your U.S. customers.
So you slash the shipping time.
You cut delivery down to 2 or 3 days, and you cut carbon emissions by something like 57%. It really makes you ask, is the future of handmade actually a global network of local makers?